PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Next line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He hands it to the back. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Oh, look at the quick cut. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback keeps the football. Gets some space around the 30.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game.
Yeah, I have a daughter.
Especially it's already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
This drive has now reached the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Powering through the defender. And he gets to the end zone.
He's a dog! He's a dog!
College football playoff game is all tied up.
Let's go! He's a senior.
And they're doing so with such high stakes.
Grit it.
The team is backing up 1 inch.
Boy, I got them seniors out there. They say, bro, we ain't trying to go home yet, coach.
They're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Catch made on the right side. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
The hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He'll hand it off. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Breaking free at the 35. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the 1st down. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
They're going for it. The offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Complete with a running back on this 4th down play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. The shotgun running play call. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Mean Green. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. No huddle here for the offense.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Critical third down play for this offense right here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. So they keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback. Kirk, let him make a decision, and it works beautifully.
Yeah, that read option is dangerous because he can give that to the back or pull it. He read it perfectly. As they collapsed on the back, he gets around the corner, picks up the yards he needed for the first down.
The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after that penalty. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Escapes the sack. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They'll bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it second down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, North Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return begins inside the 10. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, UNLV.
We not going away quietly.
Just under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. The receiving team looks like the hands team did its job. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Close to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, timeout. Fuck, man.
So on 4th down, it's an important field goal. So it's a little breath here. And it's down the middle.
Oh, shit.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that's
good game, bro.
One last incompletion. Of course, in the playoffs,
Ah, shit.
this is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.